Hey guys, it's Joe Ayler, Tar Heel Construction Group. We are here in Abingdon, Harford County, Maryland. Just to let you guys know, we're Tar Heel Construction Group. We are a local home improvement contractor focusing on roofing, siding, and gutters. Give us a call at 410-638-7021 or reach out to us online at tarheelconstructiongroup.com. Have a great day.
I am sitting here with the man himself, Tyler from Visit Harford, and we're going to talk about all the good events coming up here in May, right here in Harford County. I mean, it's beautiful weather out. It's warm. We don't have to worry about snow. I hope I just didn't jinx ourselves because you know how Maryland weather can be.
Yeah, no, we're good. We're out of those woods.
Ironbirds are playing ball. I mean, it's great, man. A lot of good things coming up. Actually, what do we have? You know what, Tyler, before I do that, I got to say something. And I usually don't do this. We just talked about it briefly, but I got to plug this restaurant. We stopped at in April. Prost.
Mm-hmm.
Prost restaurant. First time I've been there, and oh my God. The food was awesome. The service was awesome. And when I didn't realize that they had moved into the old Moose Lodge.
Yeah.
And the way it's set up inside it's perfect. It reminded me of, you ever watch the videos of Oktoberfest where they're like under the big pavilion? That's what it reminded me of with the picnic tables and everything inside.
Yeah, it really is
great.
It's a cool space, delicious food, and you know that when you're there, your family, it feels like everybody who's there takes great care of you.
Oh yeah, it was great. Anyways, what do we got coming up in May?
Well, I said this in April that, the weather was warming up, so there would be more events happening. And now that we're really sure that like we're going to be living in like the 70 to 90 degree area, people are willing to do more outdoor things. And it's not to kick off the month, but I did want to make sure that everybody's aware of the Harford County Spring Nationals. It's a powerboat race happening at Flying Point Park. Yeah, it's May 11th and 12th, noon to 5. And, you can watch these powerboats go 140 miles an hour across Flying Point Park. I mean, it's amazing.
Have you ever been to any of the races?
No, but I have never been, but I've always seen like videos of it, like when people post photos and videos and such. And I mean, can you imagine being in one of those puppies? Like, oh my goodness.
You have to go. We used to go years ago. Friends of ours, Ronnie and Eddie Thompson, who used to own Thompson Automotive, race, and they're still racing.
Just buy a car, you buy a company.
Yeah,
right? I remember the jingle.
Oh, they raced all the time, and I believe they're still racing. Well, I think they actually have somebody else that's racing the boat now. But to watch those things, man, it's wild. Those things fly. And they do the hydroplanes, and they used to do the Jersey skiffs as well, which looks like a giant rowboat. Which is it's wild just watching them things. Like it's just like watching a motor in the water. It's like the boat's not in the water.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It almost look like they're coasting above it. So make sure that you go check that out, because I mean it's cool for the whole family to go see. If you have little ones that like watching cars go vroom, they're going to love watching these boats go vroom across the water. Yeah, for sure.
And it's at Flying Point?
Yes.
Okay.
May 11th and the 12th. Pardon me. We've also got the National Junior College Athletic Association's Lax Tournament. Men's. Yeah, it's going to be at Harford Community College, the men's tournament. And it's set for May 10th through the 12th. And really an awesome competition. Harford Community College will be a team will be in it as well. And it's really going to be fun. There's going to be a ton of food trucks there. So if you're, looking for some lax and some sports, Lax in sports. Listen to me, Lax and food trucks. This is the place to be. It's going to be a wonderful event at Harford Community College. So you can get your tickets at the gate, or you can purchase them at their website. And if you're having trouble finding it, we've got it for you in either our newsletter or at our website.
Now, with that, is it just the men's lacrosse, or is it women's as well?
I believe it's the 2024 Men's Lacrosse National Championship. That's
okay.
Yep.
That's always fun to watch too. I love watching lacrosse.
Yeah. And I know last month we wrapped up the women's Big Ten golf championship at Bully Rock, which was an awesome event. So trying to spread the sports love all the way around in Harford County.
There you go.
Go support that. Speaking of sports, we've also got the the debut event that will be annual event, the Rowdy Rooster. And it, my goodness, pardon me, it's at Stepping Stone Farm Museum. It's the Rowdy Rooster disc golf tournament, but it's not just going to be a disc golf tournament. There's going to be arts, activities, crafts, food. It's an entire festival that surrounds a disc golf tournament at Stepping Stone Farm Museum, and that's May 3rd through the 5th.
All right, I have to ask, and you might not be able to answer this. Where did they come up with the name Rowdy Rooster?
I can't answer that. I don't know. I am unsure.
They probably got a rooster that's throwing the disc.
Yeah, right. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. I could have made something up and really just tiptoed my way through that. But yeah. Hey, don't forget also, it was not closed, but nobody wants to go outside as much as usual when the weather is cool. But now that we are warmed up, Ladue Topiary Gardens has their event May 3rd and the 4th, where they have their garden festival day. It's open. You can check out the gardens. They've obviously got flowers for sale. And, a great way, especially like if you want to get an early start on Mother's Day, maybe take them out weekend one. Yeah.
I forgot about. Oh, thanks for reminding me about that. May is Mother's Day.
Correct. The 12th.
Okay.
Right. Look, I said that real confident. Yeah, the 12th. I'm good. Yeah.
Okay, good. Gives me enough time to get something for my wife then.
Yeah. You're good. You are good to go. Hey, don't forget now that we are getting there, we're in May, so we've got First Fridays in both Bel Air and Havre.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yep. So as we head to the 3rd, May 3rd, that's First Fridays in both Bel Air and Havre Grace. So it's not just a chance for you to go, and walk around, but really go and walk in. Go check out those businesses and all the small businesses and the locally owned stuff, and take a look at what we've got in our town if you haven't been in yet.
Yeah, and the other thing too, this just hit me with Mother's Day being on the 12th. May not be a bad idea to, for some of you guys out there, take your mothers or your wives or both. You got tea rooms around here in Harford County, plenty of wineries. Spoil them.
Yep. Well, and I'm gonna go down a little bit to Mother's Day, and then we'll circle back up again. Fiore Winery and Distillery has a Mother's Day getaway that's going to have live music and food trucks. It's a $10 cover charge if you're 21 and over, but other than that, you can go out and do that. And my good friends at X Golf have a Mother's Day event that's in the festival at Bel Air from 2 to 5. If your mom likes to golf, like if that's something you and mom like to do, there's an event going on there, so don't miss out on that one. Yep, they're going to have jewelry for sale, massages, mimosas, and a whole lot more. They're calling them mimosas. I get what they've done.
All right, so I can take my wife to X Golf so she can get the massage, or so she can get the mimosa, and I'll get the massage.
There you go. Not a golf club in sight. Just massages and mimosas.
That's all I'm worried about. Look, I get up there and I haven't swung a golf club in years. I do that, they're going to kick me out of there.
My dad always said he always got his money's worth. He never left swinging the club a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely do that.
Yeah.
Lost a lot of balls too, but anyways, go ahead.
That's all right. Hey, we got the Mid-Atlantic Kayak Bass Fishing Tournament at Susquehanna State Park, May 4th and 5th. Yeah, there's a whole big tournament for the Mid-Atlantic region happening at Susquehanna State Park on the 4th and 5th.
In kayaks.
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
Yep,
I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I didn't know the tournament in the kayaks was a thing.
Yeah, they're going to be, and it's going to be happening with competitors from all around the Mid-Atlantic region. It's not just a Maryland tournament. Yeah. Yep.
Have you ever seen some of those rigs that these guys do on their kayaks?
No.
For fishing? Oh, you're talking thousands of dollars that some of these guys put into these kayaks to set up for fishing.
Wow.
It's amazing. I had there used to be a fishing club. I think it was Susquehanna Fishing Club or something years ago. And it was strictly, they did them from their kayaks. And I had them on my other show. And my God, the stuff they put in there with the depth finders and the rod holders, and some of these guys take these things out into the ocean and go fishing.
Yeah. No, see, if it doesn't have a night crawler and a bobber, that's a little past my my knowledge. I need a foot long sub, a big gulp, a night crawler, and a bobber. And that's about where I live and breathe.
God. Oh, okay.
All right. I'm going to keep moving on. So we have Defenders Day coming up on May 4th at Concord Point Park. Also, don't forget May 4th is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. So we've got in downtown Havre, Grace at Concord Point Park, there's going to be fireworks at sunset, some entertainment from local artists that are going to be there. Go down there and celebrate. Looking for something to do, go down there on the 4th and enjoy that. Also on the 11th, I'm shouting this out. I have no dog in this race, but it interests me. On May 11th, there's a group called Foreigner's Journey that is going to be performing at the Star Center of Havre, Grace. And it's Foreigner and Journey music, a concert. I
saw that on the calendar. And I was like, wait a minute. I think that's a misprint, isn't it? Like a Foreigner and Journey, two different bands, but it's actually called Foreigner's Journey.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I thought the same thing, but then I saw that their logo is an F and a J. So I'm like, this is not a misprint. This is how they want it.
That could be pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it'll be fun. I have
to check. And what's the date of that?
That is May 11th.
Mother's Day
weekend. May 4th. Oh, no, I'm right. May 11th. Why did I second guess myself? I was good the first time. May 11th.
Because you're still stuck on Star Wars.
I am. Also on the 11th, we've got Falling Branch Brewery's 100th anniversary party. That is obviously they weren't a brewery for 100 years.
I was going to say,
but Falling Branch itself will be celebrating its 100th year of owning the family farm. Mm-hmm. So there's going to be there's going to be food trucks, live music, the brew tour of the brewery, axe throwing, craft vendors, get drunk and throw some axes. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, hey, you can do it with darts. I mean, why not?
Right. Great point. Billiard sticks.
Great point. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. We talked about Mother's Day. I don't want to go by without letting anybody either forget or not hear about the Pride of Baltimore 2 is sailing into Havre, Grace, in mid-May.
Nice.
Yeah. If you've never seen this vessel, it is gigantic. It is gorgeous. It is historic looking. It's all those things. But we've got some events coming with the Pride of Baltimore 2 coming to Havre, Grace, that you might enjoy. On Friday night at Market Street Brewery on the 17th, they've got Brews, Boats, and Trivia, where you can do trivia with the mayor of Havre, Grace, as well as the captain of the ship. That's from 6 to 8. They'll have some prizes. You can have some fun and talk with the crew and the captain and just enjoy yourself as once the Pride of Baltimore docks itself.
Right.
And then on Sunday, there is a champagne brunch at McGregor's with the captain as well. And obviously, all 3 of these days, Friday the 17th through Sunday the 19th, you can check out the Pride of Baltimore too. I believe you can walk the top of it, walk the deck. And it's so neat. It is so cool. And they are very excited to come to Havre Grace. And they'll be doing it in May. They'll also be coming back in September as well, but they will definitely be here in May. So make sure you check it out the 17th through the 19th.
It is a beautiful ship, man. I've been on it before, and it's just amazing. Simply amazing.
Yep. For sure. And then sort of to wrap up the month a bit, we've got the Taste of Harford, which is a brand new event that our friend Amber Schroeds has been putting together with the Harford County Public Library Foundation. That is Sunday, May 19th from 1 to 4 at Vinya Manor Farms in Havre Grace on Darlington Road. And everybody, I say everybody, that's not fair, but a lot of food vendors will be there. Food, drinks, music, art, a whole bunch more. And it is a very, very nice event that is being put together. And again, that's on Sunday, May the 19th.
And Amber's putting that together?
That's as I understand it. Yes, it's a part of the Harford County Public Library Foundation.
That'll be a hit.
Yeah, for sure. You got to check it out. And we've got it on visitharford.com as well if you need more details and information. And finally, I would be remiss if I did not mention our friends at Jones Family Farm who are going to be putting on their Strawberry Festival on May 26th. Kids like strawberries. Kids at heart like strawberries. We all like strawberries if we're not allergic to them. If we're not allergic. So check out the Jones Family Farm Strawberry Festival on the 26th. We've got their information on our website as well. Plus, we've got discounts and deals on our special offers portion of our page so that you can save this month as well as we head into summertime.
And don't forget, people, if you have an event coming up, make sure you go to Visit Harford. Again, that's visitharford.com and submit your event. It's free.
Yes, it is free. And reminder that this is not
better than free.
And reminder that this is not Connecticut. We are not Hartford. We are Harford.
Yes.
Sometimes people need a little reminded.
Yeah.
Well, I get emails a lot. They're like, I don't know why your email bounced back. I'm like, because I'm not in Connecticut. And you put a T right there.
And I can understand if you're new to Harford County. A lot of people do that, but unfortunately, there are still some people that have been living here for a long time that put that T in there. Yeah,
well, and people will also put a T in Abingdon because there's an Abington, Pennsylvania.
Well, I do have to admit, though, I've seen autocorrect or whatever on phones. We'll throw the T in there.
Yep.
So
Understandable.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Actually, since it's getting hot out, well, it's not getting hot out. It's hot out.
It is.
Any suggestions? I mean, anything coming up?
Sure. Yeah. This snowball trail is about to open up here soon with Visit Harford, and we are very. It is time for our Harford County holds the snowball dear to our heart. We know that it was born in Baltimore City, but we certainly love it here in Harford County. And you can tell by the over dozen snowball stands that we've got in and throughout Harford County. And I got to give a shout out. First and foremost, I would like to shout out my friend Sharon at Sharon Snowballs. She has, I believe, 3 different locations, but we worked together a lot last year with the promotion of the Snowball Trail on different news segments. So please go support her. And also, I saw yesterday on social media that the Dublin Snowball Stand is open finally, and they celebrate, or they had, I say finally, but I mean for the year. They had their first customer just yesterday. So that's open and ready to rock and roll. So the Dublin Snowball Stand as well. Do you go to one?
Yeah, but you said Sharon has 3 snowball stands all in Harford County?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah, she's got what are the different locations? She's got, I believe, 2 in Bel Air and 1 in Forest Hill.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. The one place I like is Emerton Snowballs and Ice Cream.
Do you know how long that's been there?
A long time. I think wasn't it the parents originally, and I think the son's running it now.
That is correct. Well, his parents put it up, and now he is running it. And he's an incredibly nice gentleman who runs the stand. I was going to that when I played Little League baseball.
Wow.
So that it's got to be at least 30 years old, at least.
Well, I remember when I was at the Bay at the time. Yeah, you might be right. It might be 30 years now.
Yeah. What's your favorite flavor?
Well, no matter what, it's got to have custard in there.
Yeah.
But I'm the type that I love the egg custard. A lot of times I like to mix it. One thing I do not like in my snowballs, though, and don't judge me on this, I don't like marshmallow.
This is where our conversation ends. Just
Man. Look,
yeah, I like it.
I'm sorry. I never mind.
I don't like egg custard, snowball. I don't.
You're right. This is where the conversation ends.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I'll give you this fun fact of a story, and then we'll wrap it up. But we have when I was younger, going to Emerton Snowballs, I went after a baseball game and we had lost, and my mother got that for me, and I took about 2 bites, and I told her I didn't feel good, and my mother told me I told her I didn't want it. I didn't want the egg custard snowball, and she said that I was being a poor sport because I lost. And 30 seconds later, I threw up all over the Everton parking lot gravel pit. And she felt, number one, she felt like the worst mother. Number two, I don't like egg custard snowball anymore. Yeah. I think it's more trauma than flavor.
I'll make sure I bring you an egg custard snowball then.
We also need to bring back the love of the skylight flavor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do you remember that?
Yes. Yeah. One thing. All right. So for all the snowball stands out there, I want to see them try. You know how a lot of restaurants they'll take something, even with ice cream, and just, I don't know, kick it up a notch.
Yeah.
Have you found anybody, because this goes good with everything, I think. Have you found a snowball stand that has any crumbled bacon on top of the snowball?
No, I thought for sure you were about to say Old Bay. I know. That's how you know you're a Marylander. When I could literally say anything and say with Old Bay, and you go,
Yeah, but the Old Bay may melt it too quick because of the salt.
Yeah, maybe. Well, then you're just drinking Old Bay.
It'd still be worth a try.
Well, what are you topping that with?
Crumbled bacon.
Yeah, but I mean, well, I guess I should say, like, what flavor is the snowball that is then sprinkled with Old Bay?
Well, that's a good question.
I mean, is it egg custard?
No, I would think cherry.
Yeah.
And how come you haven't? There's no alcohol. There's no snowball stands that serve any flavored snowballs that have alcohol.
Well, I think that's on the purchaser. I think that's on the buyer.
Because you got the Old Bay vodka.
Yeah. So I think if you want, it's right, just like a Slurpee, right? If you 7-Eleven's not going to do all that.
Some of these breweries, you never know. Now they may have snowball stands that serve different types of flavored.
Sure.
Yeah. Hey, Tyler, you and I might be onto something. We might have to open up our own snowball stand.
Oh, yeah. A special one.
Exactly.
Around the back.
Yeah.
You got to go around back.
On that note, everybody, if you see us out and about in Harford County, make sure you stop and say hi. And don't forget, if you have an event coming up, go to visitharford.com, submit your event, and you, of course, go there to look for all the events coming up. Tyler, good chatting with you, brother. I'll see you next month.
Always a pleasure, sir.